Brian is in Orlando. Hey, Brian, how are you?
I'm doing well, Dave. Thank you so much for taking my call. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Hey, I'm trying to figure out what's best for our family here. We've got another little one on the way, so the snowball is paused. But just looking over all the numbers, we're pretty far in debt, going through. We've met in PA school, so we have a good shovel for our student loan issue.
Yeah, how much do you make?
Every month we bring in about $10,000.
Okay, so you're making 120. Only one of you working?
No, both of us are working. I guess we've got a few things going. HSAs, pulling out for that to help pay for the big deductible coming up. We have a high deductible for the baby.
Yeah, but PAs ought to be making 100 apiece, man. Y'all not making 100 each?
Sir.
Huh?
Close to, yes.
Okay, well, that's a lot more than $10,000 a month, so you need to really look at that. Have y'all got a bunch of deductions coming out? You getting a big tax refund?
We got about $4,000 coming back in tax, so there is some that we need to adjust there, yes.
Not a bunch, but okay. Are you putting a bunch of money in 401ks?
No, we have stopped that, and that's part of my question is stop that
Yes.
for the amount of debt and time that we have.
Yes, until you get your debt cleared, and I'm guessing you got, what, 6 figures of student loans?
Yeah.
How much?
So the total debt starting out with everything, consumer included, was $287. Of that, currently right now, only $182 is student loans. And so we've paid off quite a bit. We started about 2012, 2013, so we paid off about 105 of all of our debts.
How much other debt have you got other than your house?
We had doc-itis and got new vehicles, so I have a truck.
Are they sold yet?
No, they're not.
We have $188,000 in student loan debt, and kids popping out everywhere. I mean, you're going to have to get real serious about this. This is a dadgum mess.
Yes, sir.
Don't you think?
I do, absolutely.
Okay. All right, yeah. So what I would do is put everything on pause until baby comes, and let's pile up as much cash as we can pile up. I'm putting a couple of these cars on the market. We're getting us a couple of hoopties. We're going to quit acting like we're docs, and because we're broke docs. And we're going to clean this mess up because you got a future for these kids. You worked so hard to become PAs, and you're smart people intellectually. I know that because dumb people don't get through what you've been through school-wise. So we know you're both bright. There's no question about that. And like you said, you have the potential to have a really good shovel. Cut your deductions down or whatever you're having coming out of your check. I don't know what it is, to almost nothing. Other than the proper amount of taxes being withheld, and then when baby comes, let's just roll our sleeves up and start punching this thing in the face and make it go away. You can be done in 2-3 years and start to have a life. But if you continue to drive $50,000 worth of vehicles while you're trying to do this, you're not going to do it. It's going to take you 5 or 6, 7 years, and you'll lose the emotional steam to get through it. And I want better life for you than that, man. You've worked so hard and you're so smart to get to where you are. But you're going to have to focus. Just like you focused on getting through school, you're going to have to focus on this debt. It becomes the enemy. You're fighting the disease, man. You have a financial disease, and it's pervasive at this point. Ouch. You can do it, though. Call me back and tell me if you got any other questions or if you're winning and you want to just cheer a little bit. I'd like to hear good things happening for you, brother. Thanks for the call. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show. So you have to break the cycle. You have to flip this thing on its head and make it behave. You've got to get so fired up and wired up that your broke friends think you've lost your mind.